Hello, welcome back again to another video from me. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are tuning in for the first time, it's your girl Mabel. Please do well to hit the subscribe button if you like my content. So you guys, this is the video I told you guys I was going to be filming. Yeah, about Nigerian women being marriage obsessed. Yeah, I like to just point out that, listen, okay, everything I'll be saying in this video is strictly my opinion, okay? So if you do not agree with me, I'd really like to know from your, I want to know why. I want to know what your own opinion is, and yeah, maybe I'll see things differently, but well, I'm telling you this thing from where I am, maybe the people I have around me, or maybe the kind of information that I get to receive every now and then has led to this conclusion. And again, I also like to point out that it's not everybody. I'm not generalizing. I'm just talking about the majority from where I am seated. Okay, yeah. So I think that we are marriage obsessed, and yeah, it's not totally a bad thing if you're marriage obsessed, but it's also not totally a good thing. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about what I think about it towards the end, but I'm going to start by telling you that I do not blame you if you are marriage obsessed. I do not blame any Nigerian woman, but yeah, I want you to open your eyes and understand why you are marriage obsessed. Yeah, marriage is a beautiful thing. Everybody wants to get married. Yeah, and if you just tell people not to get married, it's be like you don't wish them well. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing overall. Yeah, but I'm talking about why we are marriage obsessed. First of all, I'll start from the home, the Nigerian home. Somehow our parents are professionals at raising you to be a wife, but they do not do well in raising a man to be a husband. So it's different for men. You will never hear a woman say, is that how you, a mother telling a son that do like this so that when you get married your wife? No, they don't tell men such things. It's always women. You can't be doing that. You're getting married, you're going to, how do I say this? So yeah, if you do something wrong, they'll be like, is that what you're going to do in your husband's house? If you don't like to cook, how can you not like to cook? You're going to be married, you're going, so they just train us in a way that we just have to understand that the reason why you're going to school and the reason why you're being trained is to end up, they're just trying to package you for that place called marriage. So your mother will be like, don't be following your brothers, you're a woman, you're going to get married, any small thing, you're a woman, any small thing, just don't ever forget. You can never forget as a woman growing up that after school you have to get married. It's just like that in most homes. They just tell us that after school, they don't tell us, but yeah, they give us that impression that after school the next thing is, they just set the timetable for you, married and then kids and all of that. And yeah, the second thing I'd like to point out is that even in the society, once you are married, I know how, like I told you guys, people say I do not look married. So when I go out sometimes and nobody sees my ring, they just tend to talk to me anyhow they feel like talking to me. But the minute they see this ring right here, they switch automatically, and it's so irritating. I feel like we're all human beings, so I don't understand why you would treat me differently because I have a ring on. And then you see some single girls actually putting on rings because they want to be recognized in the society and all of that. And I think it's crazy, and that's why you are marriage obsessed, because you're going out with your younger sister and somehow they tend to respect your younger sister more than you, and you're a human being. So yeah, it's just crazy. It's just very crazy in this part of the world. Yeah, and then how your friends, some friends in Nigeria, what they do is that when they get married, they just stop being friends with you. I have a friend that cut off all her single friends the moment she got married, and it's just crazy, because your friend, your major paddy, I mean that your babe, somehow no longer wants to be associated with you because you're single. And then, she's now married, so she's going to now have new married friends. My friends, this is the association of married women. So you just be thinking of your life that, what's wrong with me? So yeah, you see that girls in Nigeria just want to get married. And then as a single girl, you have your money. It has changed. It's no longer like this. It's not so bad anymore. But I know how you're single, you can afford to buy yourself a car and then move to your own place. But they'll tell you that don't buy a car. Which man will marry you? You want to show the man that you have money more than him. No, don't buy a car. You can't buy a car. You can't live on your own. I know how when I wanted to get an apartment for myself for the first time, I had to go with a friend of mine. He's married, so he's a man. He had to go with me to meet my landlady. He had to go as my uncle. I presented him to my landlady as my uncle. Like, a man has to be the one to, let me just tell you. So if you are a single girl, everybody thinks, not everybody, yeah, you're a single girl and you want to live alone, your landlady or your landlord is just going to, I don't know, they have it somewhere in their head that you're a prostitute. So yeah, they don't want prostitutes in their homes. They just feel like, this one that she's single, different men will come to look for her. They don't want, sometimes people even tell their friends to pose like it's their house. They don't even tell the landlord that they're the ones, because so when you look at all these things, it's just enough to make you pressured. It's just enough to make you think that marriage is everything. Like, marriage is like everybody's running a race. Everybody's running, and then whoever gets married has won. It's not like, yes, we've gotten this big achievement. This is the greatest achievement I can ever get as a woman, and it's just crazy. So yeah, I understand that women, timing for having babies and all of that, they always advise that as a woman, get married early. I don't know if it's a general advice, but yeah, it should be. Get married early so you can have your kids early, and yeah, because it's just better to be pregnant when you're younger than when you're, old and stuff. And then menopause as well, it's just a lot. And then everybody just wants to jump at it. So yeah, I'm talking about the good side of it and the bad side. It's good because marriage is good generally. You're going to start your own family, settle down, have your kids, have a career, but I just feel it's not for everyone, because I have friends that do not want to get married, and I'm like, wow, for you to realize in this kind of society that you do not want to get married is huge. Okay, so yeah, it's cool to get married. It's cool to start your family if that's what you want. But the disadvantage of this whole drama happening in Nigeria is, people now just jump to get married. Jump. When I say somebody jumps, hey, bam, marriage. Anybody that comes, bam, put the ring. Because as human beings, every time your friends are just telling you that, I said yes, I'm getting married, or you just hear your friend's introduction happening and your friend did not tell you, you cannot wait for it to be your turn naturally in life. But you have to understand that we all have different calendars. I believe that we're not the same. I believe that it's not about who gets married first. Okay, a friend of mine was telling me one time about how she really wanted to get married. She and her sisters, they were just like, of course they were not young, they were around their 30s or so, or close to 30. Some of them were close to 30, some of them were above 30, and then they wanted, it was just like the next thing to do. It was like the next step for them, but the man was not coming. And then one of their friends, their family friend, now got married, and they were just feeling like, they were happy for her, but they were like, she's leaving us now. Hey, she's leaving us now. Like, so we're just the ones that are left and all of that. But that their family friend, the person, I think she got married. I cannot remember, but I think in 2009 or so, and my friend got married maybe in 2012 or 2013. I cannot remember, but that lady does not have kids up till now. And my friend has 3 kids, so I'm just saying that to say that it's not about who gets married first. It's not about who even gives birth first. Just understand that, just understand what you have to do, despite the disrespect you get in the society, despite the pressure from your family, from your friends. Because I remember when I was actually already married and I went for my friend's wedding, and then everybody, they were just all praying for me that, oh, thank you for helping out, your own husband will come. It's just a general I used to find it very rude, but they just feel any young girl they see, every elder that sees you just feels the need to pray for your own husband to come. And my friend was like, no ma, she's already married, okay, oh, you will give birth in Jesus' name. Hey, have you given birth? They just want to pray for you, they just want you to get married. It's just what everybody wants for you. And it's not because they are bad people, it's just because that's what they think is best, and that's how the society is right here. So, but I advise that you just know what you want for yourself. Even if you are ready and he's not coming, don't be pressured, just live your life. I used to tell people that by the time you get married, your wedding is going to be like, it's going to be like nobody has ever gotten married before, because there's something about perfect timing. You see people that wait for long to have babies and all of that. When it comes, I don't know, somehow God just does it in a way that you just forget the dark days. That joy, when that man comes, that right time, that joy, it just makes it look like you're the first to get married. I just feel like it's more beautiful because deep down you know that this person I'm getting married to is the person I want. It's the man of my dreams. It's somebody I am attracted to. Not the one that you are getting married because you want society to know you're getting married, but deep down in your heart you know that you've not really dated, though. I don't really trust this man, So yeah, do not allow the pressure of the society get to you. That's all I am trying to say. All this English I'm speaking, that's all I'm trying to say. Do not allow all of this get to you. Plan yourself, be focused. Whether they respect you in public or not, it does not reduce you, it does not add to you. So don't allow those things get to you, sha. Yeah, and I told you guys that you should tell me what you want me to talk about, so you can still write it in the comments on this particular video. And yeah, I'm going to do my best. I told you guys in the last video, so some people have not seen it, so I'm going to repeat myself. If you want me to talk about something, go to the comments and write it. And then if another person sees that comment and the person is in support of me doing that video, that person should like the person's comment, so that I will know that more than one person, wants me to talk about a certain thing. Yeah. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope I was able to encourage you. I hope I was able to make you see things differently, make you open your eyes. I hope you feel me. If you're not subscribed yet, I've been singing it though. I want us to hit 5K by the end of the year, and I cannot do it without you. So if you're not subscribed and you like me, you like my content, you like anything about what I do, kindly hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to see you guys in my next one. All right, bye.